Hello, Shining Soul, and welcome back to my channel. I'm a psychic medium that's on a mystical mission to spread unconditional love, light, and joy to all those that reside on this beautiful planet. So today we have an astrology reading. We are going to dive into predictions for October 2022. We're going to look at what is coming, what is going, what to focus your energy on, what to heal, and a couple messages from your spirit guides to help you through the month of October. Now, this is designed for all signs of the zodiac. The way the reading will work is I have the signs separated by their element in group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fire signs, earth signs, air signs, and water signs. We've got a little bit of water in here. So you will choose the pile according to the element that your sign resides in. And don't worry if you aren't sure what element your sign is in, then I will be showing each pile up close before we get into the reading. This reading is also designed for your sun, moon, and ascendant, also known as the rising. So if you do know those placements, I encourage you to watch all 3 of them. Once you have found out what pile your sign is in that you would like to watch, you can check the description box down below for the timestamps to go straight to your personalized astrology October 2022 predictions reading. Now let's get into showing the piles and signs up close. For pile 1, we have the fire signs represented with this red candle. And within the fire element, we have the sign of Aries. We have the sign of Leo. And the sign of Sagittarius. Pile number 2 is the earth signs represented with this stick from my local forest. And included in the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Pile 3 is the air signs represented by this feather. And included in the air signs, we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Pile 4 is the water signs, represented here with our little bottle of water. And within the water signs, there is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So go ahead, check that description box down below for the timestamps to go straight to your sun, moon, or ascendant reading. Hello, pile 1, my lovely passionate fire signs. Welcome to your astrology predictions for October 2022 reading. So let's get right into it. The first 3 cards are going to be what is coming to you. We've got 3rd house communication, Jupiter, abundance. Wow, okay. Even got some of the pumpkins and things for October. And we also have Uranus with change. These 2 cards is what is going for you. We have got the first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. Ooh, lovely. First quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. These 2 are what to focus your energy on. We have cognizance with Emerald and Mercury. And insight with peach selenite and the universal chakra. Wow, all right, so let's dive into this. We're also going to pull some more cards for you. First, let's focus on the top row. This is what is coming to you in October. So with that 3rd house communication, we even see 2 birds here. So I feel like this is saying that the communication between you and those around you, your external environments, are going to get some improvement. In my 3rd eye right now, I'm getting the imagery of a messenger bird, of a bird literally taking a message and flying it to somebody. So the symbolism of your communication is going to get clearer. There's going to be a straighter path. There's going to be more clarity there for you in your communication style in October. So that's something, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, that you can be excited for that's coming to you. Maybe you've had a little bit of rocky communication or things haven't been going so well. And what's interesting is right below in this card, we have cognizance with Mercury. Mercury is the planet that rules communication. And cognizance is the way that you perceive your communication with yourself and others. And this is talking about the energy that you should be focusing on in October. So with that coming out in two different decks, the same message, it feels like not only will you be having some clearer communication come to you, but you're also being called to focus on how you're perceiving the communication that you're getting in October. So really being aware, conscious, and evaluating the things that are being said around you and really taking them in. And that cognizance talks about making sure that you don't have any bias or any filters stopping the true meaning and message of people's words coming through. So a huge focus on communication, fire signs, for October. Next thing coming to you is abundance. I love this Jupiter abundance card. It's absolutely beautiful. Like I was saying as we were kind of putting it down, let's get a closer look again. Look at all those beautiful fall time fruits. We've got apricots, oranges, grapes, there's pumpkins. This is just such a beautiful card. So abundance is definitely something coming to you. And this could be coming to you in many different ways. This could be emotional, spiritual, physical, financial abundance. It could be in any of those areas, but it does feel like there is an extra portion of that beautiful abundance coming in for you in the month of October. I am picking up that some of you may even be celebrating a bit. Maybe you are going out in October and spending a bit of this extra abundance and really treating yourself because you deserve it. So if that's something that you feel called to do, definitely go out, treat yourself. You deserve it. This abundance that is coming to you is not for no reason. It's because of the hard work you've been putting in the last couple of months. So really enjoy that abundance. It is yours to enjoy this month. Uranus with change, this is bringing up a pretty big energy for me. I feel like this is going to be quite a significant change in whatever area of your life this is for you, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But know that this is coming in. There is change on the horizon. We even see with the clouds, it's almost like it's rolling in for you in this upcoming month. And some of you may already be feeling that. You may already know that this change is coming. You may already be aware of it. But for those of you who don't feel it yet, this is letting you know that there will be some significant type of change or transition. So, and it will be a positive one. So to, kind of start getting yourself ready for that energetically. So those are the main themes that are coming into you, are that communication, abundance, and change. So these cards here are talking about what's leaving you. So we've got push through any insecurities and keep your heart open. This is saying that some of your insecurities you've been feeling in the last couple of months are actually going to start to almost just dissolve away. I don't even see you needing to do much of anything to finish pushing through this insecurity that you've been feeling. It's almost that energy of you're going to wake up and it's just going to be, snap your fingers, it's going to be gone one day. You're just going to remember your power, remember the passion, remember why you started, remember why you're on the path that you're on, and you're going to get that passion, that fire back. And that's going to cut through any of those insecurities or any of those blockages you've been feeling in the last couple of months. And that makes a lot of sense why your communication is ramping up, because maybe there's been some insecurity with needing to say things that you would like to say, but you just don't quite have that fiery, energy that you normally feel. So you haven't quite communicated those things yet. So October is your month for pushing through those insecurities, getting rid of feeling like you're not ready to fully communicate what's on your mind and what needs to be said, and having that smoother communication. So it's a great combination with this coming and this going. It's making the perfect energy for you to really get things off your chest and say what needs to be said in the month of October. Keep your heart open here. This is talking about your heart is actually going to be opening up a little bit more in October. Some of those boundaries, some of those walls that you have around your heart are also going to start falling away for you. These two together are really a great combination of things leaving you. You're going to have less insecurity and a more open and less guarded heart. which again is playing into that theme, that heavy theme here of communication, giving you that perfect equation to truly open up your genuine, honest, heart-centered communication. Now, the suggested energies for you to focus on is cognizance and insight. We've already spoken about cognizance, so really just being aware of your communication. We've got the moon and the eye, so again, that intuition and that third eye. So really seeing the communication for what it is, making sure that you don't, again, like I was saying earlier, have that bias, because we all grow up in certain ways, we see certain things, certain types of communication, and sometimes that can imprint us in the way that we listen or hear or really break down what others are saying to us. So it would be really helpful for you to pay attention on a deeper level during the month of October, how you are perceiving the communication that you are receiving, as well as check in with how you're communicating with yourself on that internal level, because communication is external as well as internal, because the internal matters a lot, because the way that you are speaking to yourself can have a heavy impact on your energy and your functioning levels. So make sure that you're also having that awareness of how you are speaking to yourself, and if there needs to be adjustments, make those adjustments so that you're more in alignment with the things that you are saying internally and the things that you would like to see in your external world. If you're internally putting yourself down all the time, but externally you want to be this big boss and CEO, those two are not aligned, right? That's not matching up. So you've got to change that inner talk. You've got to become more aware of the communication within yourself and outside of yourself for October. That's a huge, huge, huge energy coming through in this reading right now for you fire signs. The insight card with the universal chakra, this is giving me a heavy feeling of knowledge, of learning. I do feel like another great thing to focus on in October is learning a new skill or expanding on a skill that you already have, maybe going to a class or maybe going to some sort of online get-together, trying something new, possibly buying a new book or refreshing yourself on a topic that you are already knowledgeable about. It gives me that energy of knowledge, wisdom, and gaining deeper insight through your universal chakra, as well as peach selenite is a very high vibrational stone that is connected to the higher chakras. So it feels like there's some information that wants to come through for you to give you some insight. So spend some time on allowing yourself to receive this knowledge and information, as it can help you on your path moving forward. So two major energies to really focus on is how you are perceiving communication specifically, and learning something new, gaining some new insight, knowledge, and wisdom. Let's go into the tarot deck. We're going to get 2 cards to see what you can heal in the month of October. So for my fire signs, what can they heal in the month of October, please? Okay. Oh, wow. The 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. That is a very, very blunt statement. There is indecision with some sort of heartbreak or heartache that you are feeling. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be from a relationship. For some of you, it could be from a relationship, but for others, this could be like maybe you applied for a certain job and you didn't get it, and now your heart's feeling a little bit tender. And you're in this indecision moment because now you're like, well, you know, do I reapply to this job? Do I try another position at this company? Or do I just go a completely different route and say, you know, screw it? So that's exactly what can be healed this month, is this indecision. There is this opportunity for you to finally make a decision on how to move forward with this pain and heartache that you are feeling within your heart. So this is a really positive thing, that you have an opportunity to make a choice, a positive choice that will move you forward and help you to start removing these swords from your heart, my fire signs. It almost feels as well, the reason that you're able to heal this is because you have this energy that is so open you're pushing through, or you're losing your insecurities, your heart is opening more, you're being more aware of your communication, and you're having smoother, clearer communication with those around you. So that's probably exactly why you have this opportunity to heal this heart pain, is because you're able to actually move forward and say what you need to say and make the decision and know what is the correct path for you. Maybe you've had insecurities, which has kept you in this stalemate, this Two of Swords type of energy. With that falling away, your heart opening, and you becoming a clearer channel for communication, it makes complete sense why this is the thing that is presenting itself as the thing that can be healed in the month of October. We're going to break out one last deck to get some messages from your spirit guide that can help you and assist you in the month of October. So let's see what they have for you. Right there, we will do that one, and let's get one more. Woo! Not that many. Your spirit guides are excited for October. I see why. I do feel like a lot of newness, change, that abundance, a lot of excitement for you for sure for October. Okay, so let's see their advice for you. Ooh, we've got forgiveness, which could be directly tied to this actually. Hold on, let me just fix your cards up here a little bit. Okay, so Master Jesus with forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Now, that doesn't mean necessarily only Father healing is possible. This card really just talks about overall the message is forgiveness and healing, moving forward. And forgiveness is not an act of allowing whatever the person that potentially caused some of these swords in your heart or some of this pain you're feeling to get away with what they got away with or to forget what they did. It's okay to forgive for yourself. You know, it is an act of self-love, forgiveness, and you are forgiving that person and saying, I do not accept what you did, but I am going to forgive you and move on so that I can heal. As it says, you know, you're on that path of love, light, and forgiveness, because as you forgive, you do step into that higher vibration of love and light. And again, you don't have to forget, or you don't have to be okay with what somebody has done, but you can certainly forgive with the intention that you want peace. So your guides are coming through with that message of forgiveness for October as well. We've got Paul the Venetian with experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So this is the card of creativity, of hobbies, of passions. So definitely make sure that you're also tapping into those in the month of October. Don't forget about the things that you enjoy doing, the things that really bring you pleasure, inspiration, and creativity. I hope you enjoyed this October 2022 astrology fire sign predictions, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. If you did enjoy this kind of reading, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, share your experience in the comments below, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on another reading. Wishing you a wonderful October spooky season, fire signs. And don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and ascendant if you haven't watched those signs yet. Looks like your month is going to be nothing short of great, so make sure you enjoy it. Sending you tons of magic, love, and light, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Hello, pile 2, my wonderful grounded earth signs. So let's get into your October 2022 predictions. So the first 3 cards here are going to be what's coming to you. So we have solar flares with activate. We will dive deep into what all of this means once we get all your cards out. We've got the square, semi-square, queen cucks, tension, as well as the Midhaven Pinnacle. This reminds me of a Disney castle. These 2 are what is going for you. So the last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings, as well as the last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. These 2 cards are the energy that you should be focusing on for the month of October. We've got the hematite crystal with root chakra and cumulation, as well as the Super 7 crystal, Orisha star, and direction. With this top row, what's coming in for you, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, is some intense energy for October. So let's break it down. With that solar flares and activate, it's talking about an extra burst of energy. It's talking about sun energy. When there's a solar flare, things grow faster, they get initiated faster, things have that blast off type of energy. So you are definitely going to be coming into a flare of energy that is going to support you. This is something positive. This energy is going to help amplify all the other energy in your life. So if you've been feeling the last little bit, a little bit drained, exhausted, worn down, get excited because you're actually going to get this nice burst of sunny, passionate, fiery, action-orientated energy. With the tension card, this isn't necessarily anything to actually be worried about. This is talking about tension that can help you grow. So this is a positive type of tension that you're going to have the opportunity to actually grow from. It's going to help you to build strength as well as reconcile something. So maybe you've already been going through this tension. For some of you, you may have already been going through this tension, and this is saying that you now have the opportunity to actually reconcile these conflicts, resolve them, and move on in a positive way. For some of you who haven't been experiencing tension, this is letting you know that you will come up against some sort of tension or conflict that is actually a positive blessing in disguise, as it is something from the universe that is being presented to you so that you can learn and grow and strengthen yourself and continue down the path that you're meant to be on. So if you do come up against any tension, don't let it bring you down in the month of October. Stand your ground, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and don't let the tension get the best of you. Know that it is a divine part of your journey, and you have the strength to get through it, especially with that extra energy coming in with that solar flare. The midheaven in astrology contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the world, your relationship to other people's authority, and how you step into your own personal authority. It describes your future mountaintop, the pinnacle of your work in the world. It's like your soul's calling. It's the highest part of your chart also on your birth chart, where the sun would be at midday. So it's interesting that you got that solar flares card with the midheaven coming out as well. We've got that kind of sunny energy at the top of it, as you can see. So this is saying you have the opportunity in October to look at the definition of what success is to you and make sure that it truly is your own, that it's actually making you happy, and it's not some definition of success that you've inherited from family or mentors along your journey. So really dive deep and think about what you've received from family or mentors and notice if that is still serving you or if you need to release some of those preconceptions and step into something bigger. So this is giving you the opportunity in October to see if there's anything holding you back from your true soul's calling, your true pinnacle of life. And also maybe you're holding yourself back. Maybe it's just time to redefine what you see as success. It's okay to change. It's okay to want something different. We're always growing, adapting, and changing as humans. So if what you thought you wanted to define as success is no longer what feels aligned to you, that's what this is saying, is you have an opportunity to really look at that and adjust things so that you can set yourself up for true fulfillment success, not just this pretty picture of success that everybody else wanted for you. And then when you get it, you realize that it's empty. There's no substance to it. Because this is your life. You get to define the mountaintop for yourself. You get to define the pinnacle. So it's up to you in October to really look at what you feel is success, what you feel is your life's pinnacle, your soul's true calling, and take a step forward towards it. Again, with that solar flare, you're going to have the energy to deal with this tension and to take that next step towards your true midheaven, your true pinnacle. So definitely some intense energies coming in for you for October, but some good, positive, intense energies that can help you move through tension and take that next step towards your highest good. So the things that you're going to be releasing, these are what is going down here. We've got work through your feelings and clear your mind. These are really connected. This is saying that anything emotionally that has been on your mind, that has been blocking you the last little bit, that's going to be leaving you in the month of October. So this is great news. You're going to have a little bit of a clear mindset. You're going to have less of your emotions taking over and muddling up your mind. not that emotions are a bad thing, but it feels like these feelings and emotions have been weighing you down to the point where they've been stopping you from your regular functioning or your regular amount of energy, which is maybe a reason why you're getting this extra burst of energy, because this situation that has been clouding your mind and bringing your energy down, or making you exhausted, is going to be lifted. With that clear mind and less of these feelings clouding your judgment as well, you're going to be able to really focus on getting through that tension and knowing what the next step towards your pinnacle is. So this clear mind and less of these feelings bogging you down is actually going to help you with the things coming in. The suggested energies for you to really focus on this month, we've got our accumulation and direction, which is interesting. It's kind of the two ends of the spectrum, talking about focusing on what you have already accomplished for yourself. As we see, the hematite is almost like this base foundation structure for this beautiful architecture. And it's also corresponding to the root chakra, which again talks about that base, that solid, strong foundation. So be proud. Make sure that you are tapping into the energy of what you've already accumulated for yourself, what you've already accomplished, because that's also, it's right under that solar flare. It's also going to give you that burst of confidence and energy and fire and action to keep going forward on your path. Have that forward direction. With this card, we see the stairs going up, and it's interesting. We've even got those kind of Colosseum type, we'll get it a little bit closer for you. We've got those Colosseum type poles in the background. So it's like, that's what you've already built. Now it's also time to focus on, where do you want to go? Sometimes we can get burnt out when we're just focused on what we have to do and where we want to go. So that's why it's saying also, while you're doing that in October, focus on as well the energy of what you've already accomplished. Don't forget these pillars that you've already built in the background as you're building this pathway into your pinnacle. As earth signs, you're always so hardworking, but how often do you take the time to actually be proud of yourself and appreciate the hard work that you do every day? You're so used of putting in that grounded action and just getting the job done no matter what, because you're that earth sign. But it's going to be so beneficial for you to focus on being proud of yourself for what you've already accumulated, because it will give you that boost of energy and remind you of how amazing you are and all of the things that you have the ability to accomplish. So pat yourself on the back, take yourself out for a nice meal or a fun adventure, whatever it is that really will help sink in the gratitude for how far you've already come, because you're the one who's gotten yourself to where you are. No one else has. You're the one who's at the steering wheel of your life. So make sure that you take the time to appreciate what you've all done for yourself already. And of course, that direction is directly applied to that Pinnacle card, because you do have that opportunity coming in for you in October to actually focus on what you really want to create for yourself in life, what your true soul's calling is. So there will be a heavy emphasis on the direction that you want to take in your life. So it's almost that 50-50 split of pampering yourself and being proud of yourself for what you've already accomplished, and thinking about or writing down what you still want to accomplish. Let's go into the tarot to see what it is that you can heal in the month of October. So what can my earth signs heal in October? Ooh, King of Cups coming right out for you. Let's get one more. And we have, ooh, wow, the sun. No way, because we're talking about that solar flare, that extra sun type energy coming to you. And we were talking about that sun in the midhaven as well. So, wow, look at that. The major arcana coming out for you. Let me scoot your cards over. The King of Cups is tied to those emotions with that water energy. And he's actually talking about fulfillment, advancement, inspiration, and healing. So I feel like this is not necessarily touching on a specific thing that you can heal in October, but it's actually saying overall what you're already working on in the realm of healing, you will have advancement and fulfillment. The King of Cups looks pretty happy. He's pretty content. I like how he's kind of just got that I'm good look on his face. He's got that smile where he is fulfilled and advancing in his healing, his emotions. So overall, that's something that you can be looking forward to, is whatever you're currently working on, you're actually going to get a nice advancement on that work in October, or possibly that fulfillment. Maybe you will be coming to the end of what you've been working on. The Major Arcana Sun card talks about positivity, success, joy, and optimism. So with that being in the placement of what you can heal, I almost feel like some of your positivity, joy, and optimism has potentially been cut short with this emotions that have been clouding your mind the last little bit. So it's saying that you're getting the chance to heal that, and you're gonna get a little bit of your zest for life back, essentially. Maybe you've been feeling drained, or things are mundane, and you have so much of that sun energy coming in for you, and brightness. So know if you've been feeling a little bleak or a little negative, or you've been having a hard time finding your optimism or joy that you normally can tap into, know that that's actually going to be healed for you in October, and you're going to be stepping back into that normal energy that you have when it comes to your happiness and your outlook of optimism. We're going to tap into the energy of your spirit guides with this deck and see what messages they have for you for the month of October that can help you to get through the month. So let's see for the earth signs, please. What do the spirit guides have for them? Some advice for spooky season. Get one more here. There we go. So we have Green Tarot with Supreme Protection. You are protected, cords are being cut, move beyond limitation and trust, as well as Horus with Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. I think that is pretty evident that we have a lot of change happening for you in October with this sun energy coming in. Now, overall with Green Tarot, I love this card because your guides are telling you you are protected, and some of those cords that are talking about being cut are actually these feelings that are leaving you, these emotions that have been clouding your mind. So these limitations that have kind of been stopping you or clouding up your day, your spirit guides are here to assure you that they will be something that you move beyond in the month of October. And trust. I love how it's just that simple word at the end of that card. Trust that your spirit guides are here. They are protecting you through this process. They will be with you if you need to, tap into them for anything, for any help. They do want you to, reach out to them in October. They are definitely around you, protecting you and helping you to move beyond these things that are blocking you. Now, with Horus, this has some of that sun energy coming in. This is what is coming into you, is this reawakening, this re-remembrance that you are powerful, that you are magnetic, that you have the ability to create your soul's desires and dreams, and to step up the cosmic ladder of your highest path to your greatest good. So your guides are reminding you here with this card that you are powerful, you are strong, and you have the ability to make miraculous changes. That wraps up your October 2022 astrology predictions, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Make sure that you do watch your sun, moon, and ascendant sign if you haven't yet. If you like this type of reading, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, share your experience in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on another reading. Sending you so much love, light, and sun energy for the month of October, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, Pile 3, my dreamy air signs. So let's get right into it and see what your October 2022 predictions are. Your first 3 cards are going to be what is coming to you. We've got Dignified with Strength. We're going to get some of these cards down, and then we will deep dive into it further and pull some more cards from you, or sorry, for you. So we've got Saturn with structure. Wow, strength and structure. Okay. And Venus with beloved. 2 planets coming out for you. These cards are what is going. We've got the first quarter moon in Taurus with release control. And the last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. Interesting, 2 earth signs coming out there with what will be leaving you. And these are the suggested energies to really focus on for the month of October. We've got your intuition with aquamarine and the water element. We've also got transcendence with moonstone and the crown chakra. Let's go ahead and start here with what's coming to you. So that dignified with strength. Now, this is talking about strength, but in that dignified way where you're not pushing others down to get to the top. It's talking about using your strength in a graceful way where you're bringing those that deserve to be brought with you along to the top, to that throne. So you're going to be getting this opportunity to really tap into your strength to your greatest potential in October, and to use those strengths in a way that best suits you to progress forward in a positive way, and to do so in that dignified, humble type of way. So this strength is going to essentially help you to accomplish something, to rise to the top, or to go to the next level on something that you are working on. So maybe you've already been working on something, some sort of project. And if so, then this is the thing that you're going to have the strength come in to propel you to the next level or to completion. Saturn is the planet that rules things that must be built over time, such as bones, teeth, personal authority, maturity, borders, discipline, traditions, and organization. It is also actually the ruler of Aquarius. So with this card, what it's saying is coming to you is the opportunity for the next step of maturity, of structure, of personal authority. So this could be directly tied with the strength as well for some of you. Overall, it's got a very mature energy where you're stepping into this next level of foundation and structure, which is helping you to feel more comfortable. And this could be on any scale here for you as well, air signs. It could be a small structure change where maybe you're fine-tuning a morning or night routine, something like that. Or it could be on a bigger level where you're amplifying the structure of a business, maybe where you're having the strength to go to the next level. So maybe you're hiring more people, or you've completed a project which has now brought in a stronger structure. So this could be on any level of the spectrum, but it really is saying you're going to have more mature foundational structure coming in for October. Venus is a planet of your heart, romance, and also creativity. It's what attracts you, what you value, and how you value yourself. And Venus does also rule Libra. So I love how the 2 planets that came out are actually rulers of 2 of the air signs. I love this energy coming in for you because it's got that tender, softer, divine, feminine energy, whereas these 2 things coming in for you are that stronger, action-centered masculine energy. So along with your strength and structure, you're going to have a softer, heart-centered energy coming in that is going to allow you to get a little bit more intimate with what it is your mind, body, and soul truly needs, as well as getting in tune with your creativity. For some of you, this could mean tapping into a hobby or a passion that you used to do and you haven't done in a while. So maybe getting out the craft supplies, the paints. For some of you, it could be woodworking, getting out in the shop and building something, maybe tinkering on a car that you have. Whatever it is that is your passion, that's what Venus is saying is going to be coming more at the forefront for you in October. So you are going to have that time to tap into your creative side, your emotional side, your softer divine feminine side, compassion, affection. All of these things are truly medicine and can help propel you on your journey when you tap into that divine feminine energy of love and empathy for yourself. So you've got a wonderful mix of that divine feminine and divine masculine energy for what is coming in October, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So let's see what you'll be releasing. What is going for you? You've got the release control and attend to the details. What this is saying is there may have been some control that you were holding on to that was actually stopping you from getting up to this place where you are going to be getting to in October. So this feels directly tied to your ability to kind of climb the staircase and use your dignified strength in a way that can propel you. So that whatever that control is, or whatever you were doing that were boxing yourself in, or what others was doing that was boxing you in, that's actually going to be releasing. With attend to the details, it's almost that same energy of that control being released, but touching on overthinking here. I feel like there's been some overthinking for you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius the last little bit, and this is letting you know that all of those little details, all of those things that you've been overthinking are going to be releasing for you and leaving your mind, allowing you to have more clarity to accomplish these things. So know that that's something that you're going to be getting as these overwhelming, overthinking thoughts are leaving you in October. You're actually going to have a clearer mindset to be able to act on these energies. So know that your boundaries, the things that were kind of tying you down, and those overthinking thoughts that you've been having, both of those things are leaving for you. And with that being the earth sign, both of these, Virgo and Taurus, it's almost like these things, this control and these overthinking tendencies were holding you down, anchored into something, into a foundation that wasn't helping you or that isn't for your highest good. So it's almost, I'm seeing psychically, clairvoyantly, a hook being released from the earth. And it almost feels like that's what's happening with these restrictions and these overwhelming thoughts, is you're releasing the hooks and the foundation and the roots to these things in October, and they are able to release and kind of float and dissolve away from you. So know that that's something that will be leaving you. Now, the two places to focus your energy on mainly are actually pretty similar with that intuition and transcendence. I actually feel like you have some spiritual growth happening here for you in October that is coming up. If you really spend some time and energy focusing on your intuition and your crown chakra, I feel like it's going to be unlocking some things for you or bringing you to the next level. So again, up to you if you want to spend your time and energy on your intuition and transcendence. But if you do, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, I feel like some real great things are coming for you. There will be some really nice rewards. I also feel some of you have been working on your intuition, and if you are one of those that have already been working on that, this is confirmation that if you continue focusing on that energy, you will be, again, getting to that next level or getting rewarded with unlocking something, maybe balancing your chakras, unlocking a new spiritual ability, maybe a new psychic ability, opening up that third eye, whatever it is for you. This is definitely confirmation, if you've already been working on things in those realms, to keep focusing your energy on that because it's going to pay off for you. Let's dive into the tarot deck to see what you can heal in October. So let's tap in, please, to my air signs. What can they heal in October 2022? What is on the docket for healing? There we go. Okay. We have got... wow, the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Wands. The Ten of Swords always looks like quite a brutal card, but it's actually not that bad, as it has the energy of endings, of something that is making you feel worn down and like you have swords in your back is coming to an end. So whatever it is, air signs, that have been making you feel like you're just trudging along with these swords in your back, has the opportunity to be healed. I'm picking up, for some of you, this could be emotional, for some physical, but whatever has been dragging you down and getting you down in the dumps and making you feel like you're just trudging through the mud, that situation has the opportunity to be healed in October. I'm seeing psychically one by one, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, you picking out these swords. You actually have the ability to stop this energy, to bring an end to whatever this is. So that's great that this actually is something that you can heal. And the Knight of Wands, let me just scooch over your cards a bit here. So the Knight of Wands has this passionate, energetic determination about it, but there's also a bit of impulsiveness in the energy of the Knight of Wands. So what that's saying is there's an opportunity for you to heal those passionate impulses that you know aren't for your highest good. So this could be, I'm kind of just getting a few things come through psychically, so I'm just going to list them. Some examples of what this could be is binge eating, overeating, maybe sabotaging your sleep schedule, staying up and not getting enough sleep, scrolling on your phone for hours and not getting the things done that you need to be focusing on. Something like that, where it's this almost passion attached to the impulse, because it's a bit of an addictive behavior coming up. So I do feel like that's what it's saying is able to be healed here, is those impulses that you know deep down, you're very aware of these impulses that you have that are not for the highest good. And maybe you've tried to break these a little bit without success. So this is saying that in October, you do have the availability to heal whatever this thing is for you, as it doesn't feel, like a large thing, but something that if you just put your determination and effort towards, you can get to bed earlier, you can go home without buying that bag of chips, whatever it is. You can put a timer on your phone so that you only spend half an hour on it. There's the ability within you that you've got the strength to get past this and heal this, whatever this impulse is. So those are the two things coming up for you available to heal, is whatever is making you feel down in the dumps and stuck in the mud, and those impulses that you just know aren't for your highest good. Let's connect with your spirit guides with this deck and ask if they've got any advice or messages for you for the month of October that will help you to get through. So let's connect to my air signs, please, and get some messages from their guides. Some messages to survive spooky season 2022. And that one. Okay, we have Hope and Archangel Michael. Wow. We've got two angel cards coming out. So Hope, love and acceptance, love is yours, recognize your divine worth, choose loving thoughts, and Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe, angels stand close, surrender your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur. I will just say that not only are your spirit guides heavily around you in October, but wow, your angels, your guardian angels, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are very heavily around you in October. And we've almost got some of that same energy where it's, accepting that you are a divine being of love and that you do have divine beings of love protecting you and by your side, as well as trusting in that they, have your highest good in their intention, and allowing your trust and belief to bring in the energy of miracles from your angels. So I almost feel like they're saying the more you believe and trust and accept that you are amazing and you do deserve high vibrational divine guidance, the more that can come through for you, the more that opens the channel. So the more that you believe and trust and accept that you are deserving of your guardian angel's help, the more that they can come in and, like that card says, allow those miracles to occur for you. So your angels are heavily around you and just bringing through the message of potentially working with them, or, just believing in or trusting in them more and seeing how that plays out for you. I feel like you could be seeing extra angel numbers in October, extra communication from your guardian angel. So be aware of that they are really connecting with you in October. And the more you also connect with them, believe and trust in them, the more they can actually bring through miracles in all forms, shapes, and sizes for you. That wraps up your October 2022 astrology predictions, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Make sure you go ahead and watch your sun, moon, and ascendant sign if you haven't yet. And if you did enjoy this type of video or anything resonated, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, share your experience in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on another reading. Sending you so much love, light, and magic for your spooky season, October 2022, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, Pile 4, the emotional and deep water signs. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to get right into it to see what is coming up for you in October 2022. So we are going to lay out these cards, go deep dive into them, and then we're also going to get some more cards for you. So these ones are going to highlight what is coming in for you. Okay, we're starting with debilitated and discomfort. Okay, maybe a little bit of growth for you in October. Wow. Yes. Love that. North Node with future. Okay, some strong energy coming in for you in October. Wow. No way. You've got the South Node with past. Wow. Number 33 and 34 of that deck. You've got the South and the North Node with that debilitated discomfort. You are definitely going through a huge transitional period in October. So these cards are highlighting what it is that is leaving you. We've got the new moon in Virgo with trust all will be well. And the last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. And now these two cards are going to highlight the energies that it would be beneficial to focus on in October for you. So we've got curiosity with Apolite and Jupiter. I'm pretty sure I always say that crystal name wrong, but it is quite the word. Feel free to correct me in the comments if you know how to actually pronounce that. All right, and we've also got, abundance with smoky amazonite and the Regulus star. This card hardly comes out of this deck. Very rare. So with these intense energies here with that top row of what's coming in for you, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, we've got that discomfort, and I understand why there's that bit of discomfort. We've got the North Node and the South Node. That talks about your future with the North Node, the past with the South Node, which means I feel like you're in between, which is why that discomfort is coming in for you in October. Now, this isn't a negative thing at all. This is actually a really positive thing because I feel like this is letting you know that you are on the right path to your North Node. You are actually not in your South Node fully anymore in the past because what's coming in is this energy of North Node. So the discomfort is coming from a positive place because you're transitioning from the past to the future. I almost feel like this is you in between these two as these two cards kind of make up this precipice coming into the top there. And you're in this middle part, which is why you've got that discomfort because you're not quite here, but you're not there anymore. I feel like a lot of you are feeling that because with that water energy, you're so tapped into your emotions, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I think you're pretty aware that you're in this transition. I think maybe some of you have been feeling a bit of this discomfort, and now you know why. Maybe some of you are like, why am I feeling this discomfort? I just want to feel back to my normal, balanced, type of energy and self. So this is why, and I feel like it is going to be persisting through October for you. So know that that is going to be coming in for you. But don't get upset with this discomfort as, again, it's a positive thing. It's allowing you to move forward into that North Node. Now, again, with the South Node saying it's coming up, I'm also getting the psychic feeling here that some of your past may be coming up in dreams and or random memories. So Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, if you're going about your day or about your night sleeping in October and you get these random flashes of memories from your past, know that that is part of this transition moving into your future, moving into your North Node, into the path that you are meant to be on. It doesn't mean that the past is coming back to haunt you. It just simply means that you're in this transitional period and some of these memories may be coming up because of this period that you're in. You're thinking about your future, you're feeling it, you're stepping into manifesting what you want, but you're also getting some of these memories of the past. Don't let that pull you down. Don't let that fool you and think that you are going backwards or working towards the wrong thing or that you're going to repeat your past. Sometimes when we work through things energetically, they just come up. They're just being cleared. That doesn't mean that just because you have the memory, it is the reality anymore, because it's not. You have already stepped out of that past and into that future position, into that path where you're working towards your north node. So know, if you do get any of those past memories coming in, to not fret, not worry, and, stay strong and just work through that discomfort in the way that you know how. Really tap into self-care, self-love, gratitude, empathy, meditation, calming yourself down, getting into that foundational present moment energy and awareness. These are the things that can really help you to work through and navigate some of that discomfort that you might be feeling. And again, I feel like even just knowing that the discomfort is coming from a positive place will help some of you as well, because I feel like some of you are wondering, like, why am I feeling this discomfort? Why am I feeling like my energy is stuck or I'm debilitated? Now you know that you're in that transitional period, so I feel like you'll be a little bit less harsh on yourself and a little bit more understanding and empathetic as to what you're going through right now and what you'll be going through in October. And as we're talking about some of the things that can help soothe this discomfort, that kind of brings us right down into that Make Time for Self-Love card. It's talking about you not having the time for self-love. That's what's leaving you. So you're actually going to be gaining more time and energy to actually take care of yourself in those ways that you need to nourish your mind, body, and soul to feel good and to have your energy nice and cleansed and filled up. So if you've been feeling like you just can't get in that self-love or that self-care time, know that October is your time for it, because this lack of self-love time is what is falling away. With trust, all will be well. This is some worry falling away from you. I love this. This is some overthinking, anxiety type of energy where you're questioning if things are going to be okay. And again, I get why you might be questioning or why you might be going through that with that transitional period you're in right now, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So it makes sense that you've been having some of these overwhelming or anxiety-inducing thoughts where you're like, man, am I even on the right path? Am I doing the right things? My energy has slowed down. I feel a bit of this, stuckness or stagnant and discomfort. So I feel like you've had that anxiety pop up where you're just questioning if things are going to be okay or if you made the right decisions and choices. And know that in October, these anxiety-inducing thoughts are actually going to be falling away from you. So you're not going to have this rhetoric of, am I on the right path and am I doing the right thing anymore? And I do feel like some of that is coming through with your awareness of where you are exactly in October. So you're able to stop having these overwhelming thoughts of, I think I messed up, or did I make the right choice, or I should have done this when I did that. So all of those ruminating thoughts that you've been having, know that those will be falling away from you and leaving you in October. This is a great pair of energy with that curiosity and abundance, which is kind of the highlight of the two areas that you should really be focusing your energy on in the month of October, because we've got curiosity, which I think that's opening up for you because you've got some of these anxiety thoughts falling away. So you're actually going to have a bit of a clearer mind to start being curious again and curious about that North Node, about that future, because now that you've got that confirmation you are on the right path, and the discomfort is just part of that. The discomfort isn't, a negative sign saying you made the wrong choice and that's why you feel discomfort. You can kind of start to get curious and excited again about your future that you're building and the path that you are on and where you want it to go. And on your curiosity card, there's also Jupiter as the element, and we've got the abundance card right next to it. Jupiter is actually the planet of expansion, of abundance in a way. It symbolizes how you can expand your world through education, law, philosophy, travel, abundance, and having an expansive spirit. It's also the ruler of Pisces. So really that energy of getting curious about your future, about how you can grow your abundance, how you can grow your vitality, your life force. So getting excited about that North Node path that you're on, that you're transitioning to, that you've already got one foot on. focusing your energy on what does abundance mean to you and how does it look? Because everyone says that, I want to be successful, I want to be abundant, but what does that mean for you? Get curious about it. Does that mean specifically having a certain type of house or job or a certain amount of money each month? What is it that truly makes you feel abundant in your life? Get curious about that. Spend some time and energy on that in October. You could even combine this curiosity energy about abundance in with your self-love time that you're going to have more time for, some more self-care time. So really tapping into what is it that you envision in your future as abundance. Because not always is abundance just money. It can be emotional, spiritual, physical. It can be abundance in relationships, in love, in family, in connections, in knowledge, in wisdom. There are so many things that can fall under the umbrella of abundance. So get curious in October about what that truly means for you, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's get the tarot deck out and ask what it is that you can heal in October. So thank you, Spirit, for connecting me to my water signs and bringing through what it is they can heal. That one right there. And we'll get one more. There we go. We have the Five of Wands and King of Pentacles coming out. Five of Wands talks about some conflict. We see here that they're not necessarily getting along. They're kind of poking their wands at each other. This talks about usually external conflict. So I do feel like if you're going through anything like that in work, family, love, any type of those realms where you're kind of butting heads with somebody else, and it doesn't feel like a huge conflict, but more so that butting heads, maybe a little bit of petty conflict coming in, there is a chance to heal this for you. For some of you, it may be a bigger conflict than others, but I don't feel like this card is talking on like a huge shadow work wound or conflict, but more necessarily something that's kind of been recently going on for you that is coming up as a conflict with others. So that actually has the opportunity for you to heal it and be done with that conflict in the month of October. And the King of Pentacles has the energy of power, influence, strength, and abundance. He's very confident. The King of Pentacles also corresponds with the earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So it's really about that grounded strength, that grounded abundance. This strength and power and abundance that the King of Pentacles has comes from a solid foundation, a solid base. So if you are lacking that solid base that allows you to feel content and confident in your power and strength, in your abundance, know that that's something that can be healed for you. Maybe there's some hesitation and you're not quite comfortable showing your true strength, your true power. And this is saying that you have the ability to heal that, where you're actually going to feel more comfortable being strong. Let me actually just scoot your cards down here a little bit so the king can fit. So yes, stepping into healing whatever it is that is stopping you from truly feeling grounded and rooted in showing your strength, confidence, and abundance. Because you definitely have abundance coming in for you in that North Node future path that you're on. So if you have any thoughts coming up like imposter syndrome, like, oh, I don't deserve this, or I won't be able to handle it, or all of these things that kind of fall under that category, those are the things that can be healed for you in October. So as you're getting curious about, what it is that you want as abundance in your future, know that you're also going to be healing that part of you that doesn't feel confident in truly showing up and sharing it with the world and saying, hey, look at my strength, power, and abundance that I created for myself. Because sometimes we do have that fear of showing those qualities, but you really have the chance in October to heal those parts of you that don't feel comfortable being seen in your strength and power. We are going to tap into your spirit guides using this deck and ask them what messages they have for you for advice to get through October. So thank you for tapping me in, Spirit. Oh my goodness. No. Hold on, let me just fix that. Okay, we're good. Okay, so thank you, Spirit, for tapping me in to the water signs here and bringing forth some messages from their spirit guides, please, for October. Spirit guides are feisty, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. That one right there. And we will get one more. So what else would your spirit guides like to bring through? Right there. Okay. So we have, oh wow, oh I love this, Kali Ma and Krishna coming out. We've got facing fear, major spiritual changes are unfolding, this is your chance to soar. And devotion, trust your spiritual guidance, your commitment has been recognized, you are loved unconditionally. And this is just a great pairing coming out. So your spirit guides are really letting you know that you've got a chance here in October to face your fears, and it's actually going to help get you to the next level if you do that. So Kali Ma is here with you to really give you the strength to face those fears, to look at them head on, and to know that you are strong enough to get over whatever they are. So if there's something you've been worried about or fearful about, know that your spirit guides are really encouraging you to look at it, to face it, and to know that when you do that, you're actually up-leveling yourself. You're learning, you're growing. And once you face that fear, you'll realize it's not as big and scary as you thought it was, as you were making it out to be. And Krishna, this is also, I feel very strongly that your spirit guides want you to know that they are around you in October. With that first line here, that spiritual guidance, they are going to be guiding you. So you might be seeing some extra signs, symbols, or messages from your spirit guides, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So definitely keep an eye out for their communication and their guidance in October. And the rest of the message that they want to bring through with this card is that they're just here for you. They are sending you so much unconditional love and light as you go through this bit of transitional discomfort period. And they also want you to know that they do see your commitment to them. So some of you may have been, I'm getting in my third eye clairvoyantly, I'm seeing here that some of you may be putting out some offerings on your altars for your spirit guides recently. Some of you have been connecting deeper in meditation. Some of you have been actually getting some tarot readings or some medium readings for your spirit guides to connect to them in that way. I do feel some of you have actually gotten portraits of your spirit guides recently done as well. So very exciting. They want you to know that they see that devotion, they see your commitment to them, and they want you to know that they are so happy that you are connecting on that level. So not necessarily advice here from your spirit guide with this card, but letting you know that they are here, they are guiding you, they love you unconditionally, and they are so happy with the connections that you've been making recently, whatever those are. That wraps up your October 2022 astrology predictions, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Make sure that you do watch your sun, moon, and ascendant sign if you haven't yet. And if you did enjoy this type of astrology video and anything resonated, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, put your experience in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you never miss out on another reading. Sending you so much magic, love, and light for your October spooky season 2022, my wonderful water signs. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.